Tiff, the lady golf teacher here. Well, I've got an awesome friend of mine here today. I'm not going to tell you who she is just yet. But what I've got is a Tuesday talk, and we're actually going to be talking about travelling away and playing golf. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So this is lovely Ainslie Saunders here, my buddy. We've teamed up together. I've asked Ainslie to come down and have a chat with me and you to find out more about golf tours and what she's got planned and why she's put it all together and so on. And we're just going to get to know Ainslie and see what an actual cool chick she actually is, which she is. And she plans these absolute awesome tours. So we're going to have a chat with Ainslie and talk about everything, even golf, yes. So, hi Ainslie and welcome to today.
Thank you, Tiffany.
You're very
Thanks
welcome.
for having me on.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So, before we get started and I going straight into questions, what's the name of your company so this person knows?
It's Golf and Tours.
Golf and Tours.
Yes.
Tells you everything, doesn't it?
It does. Everything you need to know.
That's right. So, why did you start Golf and Tours? Because you've only just started the business in the last few months.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what was the reasoning behind that?
Well, I've been working in the golf travel industry for quite a few years now, and I just saw that there was a genuine gap in the market for women. Mm-hmm. There's plenty of golf tours around for men, and I think what men and women want out of a golf tour is quite different.
It's very different.
So men are happy to play, 36 holes in a day, have a couple of beers at the end, go to sleep, wake up and repeat. And I think for women, they want a little bit more out of their golf tour than that. Mm-hmm. I think that for most women, we see golf as a really social activity. And so part of going away on a golf tour, you want to do more than just play really nice courses. You want to experience the destination, you want to spend some time with your girlfriends and just have a really nice time. So that's what we try and do with all of our tours, is make it about playing really good courses but also just having a really great time with your girlfriends.
Mm-hmm. She knows it well, doesn't she? She knows how you're thinking. That's awesome. So that's awesome, and we've teamed up together. So Ainslie actually puts all my tours together, which I've just started as well.
Yeah.
So
it's very exciting.
yes, she's the one to speak to. So if you want to come on a tour with me, you speak to Ainslie. She's doing everything for me. So you've actually started up golf too.
Yes. So
right, she's been in the golf industry for a while and now she's just taking up golf.
Well, I'm a mum as well and a wife and working full time, so taking up golf had taken a bit of a back seat. But now I've really gotten into it. I started with the Swing Fit program, which has been great to introduce me to golf. My husband's extremely excited about it. So is my dad. They've both been playing for years and years and years, and even my daughter, who's 10, has just started coming along with me, and she's really getting into it. So on the weekends, my husband, daughter and I have been going down to our local golf course and just playing, anywhere between 3 to 6 holes before it gets dark at the end of the day when no one's behind us. So I don't feel the pressure. My daughter doesn't feel the pressure. I feel the pressure.
Does your husband feel the pressure?
No.
He's quite relaxed. That's good, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I keep saying to him, gosh, this must be terrible for you, because I hit the ball, 15 metres. And he says that really for him it's the best round of golf ever, because he's there with our daughter and me, and we're doing it as a family, and so it's actually really beautiful.
Yeah, it's a bonding thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And I mean, you can do it anywhere in the world, any place you go to. There's a golf course, and how great to experience that together as family.
Beautiful, absolutely. Yeah. So you've started golf.
Yes.
This is the question I'm going to ask now. What do you think of it?
Well, I love it. I do. I have a long way to go, and the good thing for your listeners is that any tour that they come on that I'm on, it's guaranteed that they will be better than me. So no need to feel intimidated because I'll be there. Yeah, no, but I do really love it. It's...
What have you found, like, taking it? Was it as easy as you thought, or
No,
you've gone...
I
did you
working
have
in the industry and working with golfers day in and day out, I knew all about the love-hate relationship that people seem to have with it. And, you know, you see even, you know, like Jordan Spieth, the Masters the year before last, you know, how he just had a bit of a shocker. And if...
Meltdown?
Yeah, and if the professionals can have that, then it sort of makes you feel a bit better about you having shockers yourself, because they're professionals, they've been playing for years and years and years, and so if I have a shocker, it's not so bad. It's not the end of the world.
So have you found, did you play anything prior to golf, like growing up and all that?
Oh, well, I played netball at school and some tennis and that sort of thing, but I'd never really played, you know, a ball and bat type sport before. So it has been a steep learning curve, and one thing I keep telling myself all the time is, because there's so many older ladies that play, I don't need to try and hit the skin off it, because there's some really great ladies.
Listen to that.
There's some really great ladies out there that you know, are much older than I am, that can hit the ball so much further, and if they can do it, I can do it too. So they're inspiring me.
Oh, good. That's good to hear. Yeah, it's just golf's a process. You just got to make sure you learn the fundamentals, and you get the fundamentals in place, and then you'll get all that distance and all of that sort of stuff, and catch up with them.
Hopefully they'll come.
You don't feel like in the beginning, you just look at it and you go, oh, how is this ever going to work? But if you do work through it, it does come. It's just being persistent.
I trust you.
I'm proof. I'm proof. I was like everyone else. I started on a 45 handicap and took it up as an adult, and hacked my way through the golf course, air swings, skewing the balls all over the place, hitting the balls 15 metres, you know, doing the whole works.
So you're saying I could be like you?
You could be like me. It is possible.
And you introduced your mum to golf as well, because my mum's learning with me too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you two are they're actually learning together, whereas I actually took it up 2 years prior, and I kept saying to Mum, oh, you've got to take up golf. You're just going to love it. No, when I'm retired, I'll take it up. And then when she actually did take it up, she went, well, why didn't you tell me it was going to be so good? You know, because she's addicted. So if you get to meet my mum, she's addicted. I'm sure your mum will become addicted too.
I think so. Well, we're a family of lawn sports. We love playing a good game of Finska or quoits or whatever. Usually we've got a glass of champagne in our hands, but really golf is like the ultimate lawn game, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Come back this way a little bit. She's sneaking away. Okay, so by you taking up golf has actually opened up a new area in which you're going to be marketing, in the sense of your golf tours, isn't it? It's the beginner. It's the beginner golfers, isn't it? So that's really exciting. So let's hear about that.
Well, I just can see that there's a bit of a gap in the market for those of us that are just first learning golf, to actually going from your golf clinics or your golf classes to actually becoming a golfer, a member of a golf club, and feeling confident and happy about playing 18 holes and playing in a competition.
Different environment.
Yeah.
Very different environment.
I know for me that's quite intimidating. So I'm sure that there must be other ladies that feel the same way as me.
That's right.
So we're putting together these beginner tours. So these tours will just be 2 nights, 3 days, self-drive packages, where we go somewhere really great that has other things to do other than golf. So the Southern Highlands, Orange, the Hunter Valley, the Blue Mountains, the North Coast. And we arrive, we'll have a golf clinic in the afternoon, and then the next day we'll have a golf clinic in the morning, and then play just 9 holes, and then do something fun, like maybe have a high tea or a wine tasting, or just depends what area we're in. And then the next day, another golf clinic and another 9 holes, and then we go home. So it's just a good sort of beginner, like, sort of like an intensive clinic, really.
Yeah, for 3 days. 3 days of fun. That sounds fantastic. Yeah. And that's all come about because you've just taken up golf yourself, hasn't it?
Yeah, so it gives me like a real unique perspective into the beginner golfer's mind because I'm living it.
It's very interesting taking up the good old golf game. I'm sure that you can understand that big time. It can be incredibly frustrating, and I say it puts you into the into the high, right up into the clouds, where you just feel like on top of the world. You feel like you're in ecstasy, and then the next day you can be in the depths of despair, and you want to slit your wrists.
But it's such a good leveler, isn't it, golf? Because we all feel that. It doesn't matter what our skill level is. It doesn't matter our gender. Doesn't matter what country we're from. Every golfer feels that. So it's, if you meet a golfer, you have an instant connection because you've both been in the same doldrums.
You've suffered. You've suffered. Big time. Okay. So this is all really great what you're doing with the beginner golfers. I think that I've always had that frustration as well, because I've always found that even though that's where my specialty is the beginner golfer market, is that I don't believe that they're looked after enough.
Yeah.
And I think that's great that you're going to provide this for the beginner golf. Doesn't matter that you've just started playing golf. It's okay. You can still go and have a good time.
Yeah.
And the opportunities that golf brings you, like I know with my husband and I, when we've been to, one of the favourite places in the world for me is Hawaii, especially the plantation course at Maui.
Maui. Yes, beautiful.
Magic, and you get to spend that time, and it doesn't matter what the level is.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Just go and enjoy it.
You've had that bonding experience of being somewhere together, doing an activity together that you both love, and they're memories that you'll just keep forever.
Absolutely, absolutely fantastic. So, moving on. My golf tours. Yay! So the first one is scheduled for July at the Gold Coast.
Yes.
Would you like to, because Ainslie's doing it all, come back over here, keep sneaking away. Let's tell them all about the Gold Coast.
Yeah, so the Gold Coast tour that Tiffany's leading is from the 24th to the 28th of July this year, 2017. And it's going to be a great opportunity to get up to Queensland in the middle of winter and get into the warmth. The tour is going to follow the same sort of schedule that most of our tours follow, which is 2 days of golf, a rest day, and then another 2 days of golf. And on 2 of those golf days, you'll be doing clinics as well before everyone plays. So that's great. So you can improve your golf while you're on your golf tour. And you'll be playing Lakelands, you'll be playing Royal Pines, you'll be playing Sanctuary Cove and Lynx Hope Island. So they're all really beautiful courses. I think the ladies will particularly like Royal Pines. It's a beautiful course, but the staff there are amazing. They're just really attentive. All of the facilities are fantastic, and so I think it'll be good. There's a lot of tournaments that have played there as well. So it's always in really good condition.
Yep.
And then we're staying at the Meriton Apartments in Broadbeach, which everyone will be in 1-bedroom suites, which can either be in a king bed, or if you'd like to twin share, you can have 2 single beds. And it's in a really great location. Each suite comes with a full kitchen, so for those that didn't want to go out for dinner every night, you can choose to stay in and cook. But for
make your own breakfast.
Yeah, that's right. But for those that would like to go and see what's out there, literally the restaurants are just downstairs.
It's really the place to be, isn't it, down at Broadbeach?
Yeah, it is. And now the Gold Coast has put in that G-Link, which is their new tram line for the Commonwealth Games that are coming up. So it's it's a really great spot.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to be there either. And then the end of the year in November, we've got one booked for New Zealand. Yeah. So let's hear about that one.
Well, Queenstown is one of my favourite golfing destinations. It's from Sydney. It's a 3-hour flight. You get there. The airport's only 30 minutes from the hotel, from downtown Queenstown, and there are 4 amazing golf courses that are no further than a 25-30 minute drive away. And it's really one of the prettiest places to play golf, with the Remarkables in the background, with all, they're razor sharp, and they've got all the snow caps, and it's just really striking.
Yeah, it looks magnificent. Yeah.
And the food and the wine, New Zealand's known for all of that. It's a perfect spot.
Yeah. You can't not go.
No.
You must go just to experience it.
Yeah. Oh no, it is fantastic. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So if you are interested in coming on a golf tour, Ainslie is the person to speak to. Okay, you can get through to Ainslie via me, or you can contact Ainslie directly. So I will leave details for you on my website, so that you can get in contact with Ainslie, and that'll link straight through to her website, so you can check out the golf tours that she's got coming up, and obviously my golf tours too. Got to promote me too. Come on. But Ainslie, thanks so much. Is there anything else that you'd like to share today?
Well, I'd just like to say that every woman that I've met through golfing has just always been so encouraging, truly, genuinely encouraging. And I'm just really looking forward to giving back to the golfing community, really, and to meeting new ladies and getting some more lady golfers particularly, into the sport, so that we can all have fun and play long games together.
Yeah, exactly. It's a beautiful sport.
Yeah.
I love golf. Yeah, for sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
That's all right. Thanks for coming. So I always say at the end of my videos, I always say, teed high, let it fly. So teed high, let it fly. I haven't got a golf club with me today. We'll just have to pretend. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.